People care less about animals when they look dirty or smell bad. Oftentimes, these poor creatures are ignored, leaving them on the streets, unloved. The story of an ugly cat living around a complex. At a certain complex apartment, there is one cat who had the reputation of being too ugly. Because of that, people started calling him Ugly as if it was its name. Once you see the cat, you would understand why people have given him such a name. Ugly has a missing eye and a missing ear. He was covered with scabs and scars that ruined his once beautiful tabby fur. Ugly had a severed tail, leaving only a short stump on his behind. Furthermore, he was thin and had several health conditions. Ugly was always being driven away even though he had no bad intentions. No one knows where this cat came from or whether someone owned him and dumped him due to unknown circumstances. People only knew that they do not want to get involved with him in any way. The residents continued on ignoring Ugly and even warned other people not to touch him. Whenever they saw the cat, people would drive him away by throwing stones or pointing the water hose at him. It was as if Ugly was not suffering enough from trying to fend for himself against the bigger alley cats and stray dogs as he looked for food. He just wanted to be loved. Whenever Ugly came across some people on the street, he would approach them and gently rub himself on their leg as a sign of affection. Aside from humans, the brave cat also tries to befriend other animals. Sadly, all had the same violent response. Despite being constantly driven away, Ugly remained to be hopeful that one day someone would give back the love that she tries to give. Ugly's wish came true when one man decided to reach his hand to the little cat. Ugly's heart breaking, and at the time Ugly found what he was looking for, it was already too late. He tried to approach the neighbor's huskies and shared his affection. It did not end well as the poor cat was badly mauled by the giant dogs. The man heard the cat's cry and immediately rushed to his aid. However, as the man reached the scene, he could only see Ugly's battered body. He knows Ugly is dying. The man carried to a poor cat with him and tried to see what he could do. The man put his ears close to Ugly, but all he could hear was Ugly gasping for breaths. With his last breath, he still tries to share his love. Ouch! That he gently grabbed the Ugly closer and stroked his finger on his head. The dying cat finally took his last breath, looking satisfied that someone was finally there to give back the affection he wanted. Everyone in the apartment complex I lived in knew who Ugly was, the man said. Ugly loved 3 things in the world: fighting, eating, garbage, and shall I say, love. Please share this with your friends and family.